The sterile hospital room still haunts my nightmares. The doctor's solemn face as he handed Mom the tiny blanket-wrapped bundle, whispering, "I'm so sorry. It's a stillbirth." I was 8, too young to grasp the full weight, but old enough to see the light drain from my parents' eyes as they mourned the sister I'd never meet. We buried her in the family plot next door to Aunt Vera's house, our cousin Emily's home, under a stone-etched baby Grace, beloved but unseen. Grief wove into our lives like ivy, choking holidays and birthdays. But 20 years later, at a backyard barbecue, Emily laughed at one of my jokes, her green eyes sparkling just like Mom's, and a chill ran down my spine. She wasn't a cousin. She was Grace, alive, stolen at birth and raised as family fiction. That revelation didn't come easy. Growing up, Emily was always around, playdates in Aunt Vera's garden, sleepovers where we'd whisper secrets under quilts. She was the miracle baby, born weeks after Grace's death, a comfort to our shattered home. Aunt Vera, Mom's older sister, doted on her fiercely, while Mom and Dad poured their lost love into me, their only surviving child. I adored Emily. We were thick as thieves, sharing clothes and dreams of adventure. But as teens, cracks appeared. Her questions about her adoption, Mom's averted eyes during family photos. I brushed it off as typical aunt-niece dynamics. Until that barbecue. It was a sunny afternoon, the kind where laughter should heal old wounds. Emily, now a vibrant 20-year-old artist, hugged me tight. "You look just like Aunt," Mom always said. Her slip, calling Mom Aunt, hung in the air, but she laughed it off. Later, as we washed dishes side by side, she confessed quietly, "I've always felt out of place, like I don't belong in my own story." Her words stirred something dormant. That night, insomnia gripped me. I dug out old albums from the attic, photos of Emily as a newborn, chubby-cheeked and perfect. The timeline overlapped Grace's due date. Coincidence or cover? Doubt festered. I confronted Mom the next morning over coffee, her hands trembling as she gripped the mug. "Emily, is she Grace?" The color fled her face. She sank into a chair, tears spilling. "Oh, Lily, I wanted to tell you." The story poured out like a dam breaking. The complicated birth, doctors rushing Grace away for complications. Hours later, they returned with news of her passing. But Aunt Vera, childless and desperate, had begged, offered to handle the arrangements. In the haze of grief, Mom agreed to a private burial, no autopsy. Vera said she'd found a way to give Grace a second chance, Mom whispered. Adoption papers, a new life next door. It was mercy, or so I thought. Mercy? Betrayal clawed at me. Our family had grieved a ghost while Emily lived yards away, calling Vera Mom. Dad, hearing the tale from the doorway, roared in anguish. She stole our daughter. We drove to Vera's that evening, hearts pounding. Emily answered the door, confusion knitting her brow. What's wrong? Vera appeared behind her, face ashen. Let them in, she said wearily. In the living room, amid faded family portraits, the truth unfolded. Vera confessed Grace hadn't died. Mix-up in the nursery? Another preemie had passed, but Vera, bribing a nurse with her savings, had claimed Emily, a healthy baby switched in the chaos. I wanted a child so badly, Vera sobbed. I thought it was fate. Emily's world shattered too, staring at Mom, then me, seeing the resemblance we'd both ignored. I'm your sister? Her voice broke, a mirror to my own turmoil. Hugs turned to accusations. Vera begged forgiveness, but the damage festered. As we left, Emily clung to me. Don't hate me. I didn't know. I didn't. But the lie, it poisoned everything. Who else knew? And why keep it hidden for 2 decades? Before we continue, we would like to thank all of you who support us by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. The only appreciation we ask of you is that you subscribe, like, and share this video if you are not yet one of our subscribers. Thank you. The days blurred into a storm of lawyers, DNA tests, and family therapy. Confirmation came swift. Emily, Grace, was ours. Blood didn't lie, even if our aunts and mothers had. Dad paced the house, rage simmering. Vera ruined us. Mom, racked with guilt, withdrew into silence. Emily moved in temporarily, our bond reigniting amid awkward silences and tearful talks. I always felt a pull to you, she admitted one night, as we pored over baby photos. Like we were more than cousins. Joy flickered, sisterhood reclaimed, but shadows loomed. Vera's mercy had fractured us, stolen moments, fabricated grief, a childhood built on deception. Then the twist deepened. Digging through hospital records, I uncovered a note from the nurse Vera bribed, now deceased, but her journal sold at auction years later. It detailed not a mix-up, but a deliberate swap. Vera targeted a baby from a troubled home, paying off staff to falsify deaths. Emily wasn't random. She was chosen. Her real mother, a drug-addicted teen who signed away rights under duress. Our Grace? She'd truly passed, stillborn as reported. Emily was a replacement, a secret adoption masked as resurrection. Horror dawned. Vera hadn't saved our baby. She'd stolen another to fill her void, letting us mourn a phantom while raising the truth next door. Confrontation erupted at Vera's. "You let us bury nothing," Mom screamed, face twisted in betrayal. Vera crumbled. "I was broken, childless, seeing your pain. I fixed it." "Fixed? Lies upon lies." Emily recoiled. "You stole me from my birth mom too?" The family splintered. Vera isolated, Dad cutting ties. But in the wreckage, Emily and I clung tighter, forging a sisterhood from the ruins. The legal battles dragged, a year of depositions and custody fights. Emily, legally Vera's, chose us, her biological family, filing to change her name back to Grace. "It's who I am," she said firmly, eyes meeting mine across the courtroom. Vera fought, pleading emotional bonds, but the truth exposed her: fraud, falsified documents, even hints of coercion. She lost everything: house, savings, reputation. Watching her weep in the stands, I felt a pang. Not pity, but the raw ache of what her desperation cost us all. Mom visited her once, a tearful reconciliation laced with boundaries. "You broke us, but I forgive, for Emily's sake." Empowerment bloomed in those moments. We weren't victims anymore. We were reclaiming our narrative. Grace, Emily no more, thrived amid the chaos. We traveled together, mending the lost years with road trips and heart-to-hearts. "I grieved you without knowing," she confessed by a campfire one night, stars mirroring our shared eyes. Aunt Vera's stories always felt off, like puzzles missing pieces. The betrayal's scar remained, but it taught resilience. Love isn't given, it's chosen, nurtured through storms. Yet suspense lingered. Anonymous letters arrived, threats from Vera's past associates, or guilt-fueled warnings. One read, "The swap wasn't clean, there's more buried." Paranoia gripped us. Private investigators traced leads to the hospital's underbelly, nurses' kickbacks, a network of illicit adoptions. The shocking twist? Grace's real birth mother surfaced, a woman named Carla, clean now, seeking closure. She'd mourned her dead daughter, only to learn the truth via news clippings. We met in a quiet park, hands clasped in a circle of fractured fates. The only appreciation we ask of you is that you subscribe, like and share this video if you are not yet one of our subscribers. Thank you. Acceptance came quietly, like dawn after endless night. Grace pursued therapy, channeling pain into art, portraits of us, woven from loss and light. I wrote this, my confession, to honor the journey, from phantom grief to profound connection. The baby we thought died. She lived, loved, next door all along. A cousin by lie, sister by blood. Betrayal's heartbreak forged our strength. In forgiving the past, we claimed our power. Sometimes, the deepest wounds birth the truest bonds. We whisper goodbyes to the illusions, stepping into a life reclaimed, whole, unbreakable ours.